Yo, what's up, Renegades? I know it's been a while since I've actually reacted to any of Ren or Chris Wemby also in a while. But that being said, I'm back. Gotta go through videos I recorded video previous. I just can't seem to find it in my folders. So I might have to do that again. Hopefully I can find that. So I which I would welcome listen to the song again. Um but I'm just keeping a secret which one. But yeah, look forward to that. But if by the time you're seeing this, you saw it, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I can find it in the next few days or even sooner. But that being said, I'm glad I'm back doing reactions to Ren's music because I thoroughly enjoy his music. And, you know, with Chris Wemby, being from the same state I am, it's really cool to actually see. I don't know if he's moved out of state, but he's been around, you know, where I would go around. So it's pretty cool to actually see someone from the area do something like this. So massive support to him. And obviously, Ren, you guys know I'm a big Ren fan. But that being said, we're going to dive into this. So let's get it. Ooh, I like the acoustic. Ooh.
The preacher sins on Sunday morning.
Okay.
The sheriff steps outside the law. The teachers don't know much at all, and it's all the same. Empires rise and empires fall. As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill, and the only pill to swallow is the one that made you ill. In this virtual reality, it's hard to see what's real. There's something left worth saving, I'm holding on to still. The doctor is your local dealer. The banker cuts himself a check.
Yo, that was wild. Yeah. Yeah, that line, the banker, I have a story for you. Like, seriously, I was with, I can't say what bank, but they were actually taking loans out in my name. I could never get a credit score or whatever for life of me. I've been trying to get loans for, go to college and actually do college, but I couldn't because a bank, went out and actually started signing out stuff under my name. And there's a big class action suit against them. If you know which one I'm talking about, they're, you know. And they ended up having to pay me back, and they still owe me, but they refused to pay me the rest. That's why I had to go class action suit. But we will see what happens because I got the paper trail and all that. So if shit happens, it's not conspiracy theory. Like what it's spitting is facts.
Your local dealer.
And hopefully you never have to deal with this. Why?
Banker cuts himself a check. The politician you believe in is never around, just empty promises and death. As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill, and the only pill to swallow is the one that made you ill. In this virtual reality, it's hard to see what's real. There's something left worth saving that hasn't yet been killed. Where do we go when bound by the chains? When the tide gets low, I wait for the wave. Still I learn to let go with hope,
later. Damn.
Yeah, the times change, but it's still the same thing, played out on a constant loop. As the wars wage on the centerfold stage, and the storyline's nothing new. While we draw lines in the sand decided by the chosen few, just for something to believe in, anything will do. And we throw spears over counterfeit fears while the kings and queens all watch. Brothers shed tears, but it falls on deaf ears in a land that God forgot. Still we thread hard through the hangman's rope and lose sight of what was lost. All for something to believe in, but was it worth the cost? As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill, and the only pill to swallow is the one that makes us ill. In this virtual reality, it's hard to see what's real. There's something left worth saving that hasn't yet been killed. Where do we go? We're bound by the chains. When the tide gets low, I'll wait for the wave. Still I know to let go with hope for change. When the world is an asylum, how do you stay sane? Chance to be reborn. Hold on, hold on, hold on. A mother reaches for the needle. A baby's lost before it wakes. Without guidance for the people, it's all the same. Walls are built, walls will break.
Yo, that was awesome. Feel like I'm saying that a lot today, but uh, like from previous reaction, but the fact is, like, so much truth and emotion in that, and to have a lyric video filmed like that, having people hold up the signs that I don't know if they wrote or the people wrote, um, but that was really cool. Like lyric videos like that are fucking awesome. Because it brings a whole new depth and feel, and it was perfectly done for something like this. Obviously, could do a music video to this, um, and it probably be freaking epic because it's Ren. Ren does everything epically as he should, and I'm always here for it, as a lot of you renegades are. Uh, but that was awesome, and the lines like I was terribly singing. That's why I do death metal. Um, on thrash. So like staying sane. How do you stay sane in an insane world? I'm paraphrasing. Obviously, that's not the line. I know someone's gonna point it out. I understand that, but the message in there, like with the hold on, you know, the waves keep coming, so keep holding on. The fact is, you want to grasp on something, and that makes you happy and keeps pushing you through, and not conform at the same time and lose sight of who you are as a person, your dreams and aspirations, your family values, and everything. And some people, the line where the mother with the needle, you know, it, sometimes it's not the mother, it's the father. I, I've seen that for my father. Like although he was doing a lot more harder stuff than this needle, um, uh, just sometimes people use it as a coping, and that's sad. And sometimes it's too late before you can actually bridge the gap. Like I never got to. I know I've said this before, but whenever I listen to Ren, it makes me think more about what's going on, and it's healthy to you know try to grasp it, understand someone else's perspective, and not hold grudges, but also learn from mistakes and try to leave the world in a better place than you came into it. Like my firm belief, you know, the kid I was, I want to be a hero to that kid. Like anything that he wanted to do, aspirations, what he dreamed about, he wanted to do in life. I want to do that. I want to be that hero's kid. I want to be my own hero. And if you can do that in life, you're doing really well. And, if you can't help yourself, you can't help others. So help yourself. Later on, you can help others teach what you know, and others can teach you. And it can be a great thing to, help stay sane in this world and, leave this world in a better place, and make people smile and enjoy life. Um, but that's my takeaway on the video, uh, and my feeling. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Where does this rank on the lyric videos that you've heard and watched in your list? It's kind of hard to rank one above the other when it comes to Ren's music because they're all singular, great pieces of art, great pieces of music. They stand alone on their own. Like obviously, there's an epic saga in multiple pieces, but at the end of the day, each song is great, in my personal opinion, that I've ever heard from him. And there's more pieces of puzzles to a greater picture what he's laying out for our album, especially Chris. And I'm here for it. But with that being said, I hope you guys all have a great day. Peace. Take care. I'll talk to you later, Renegades.